I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
Talking Dicks, spinoff of the web series The Two Dicks, available on YouTube, season 1 and season 2. Check us out. I'm Al Romas. I'm now currently in parts unknown, and that's Al Ducharme. He's in Studio City, California. How goes it today, Alfred?
It's going, man. It's going. I'm doing more shows, live shows. I've got some live shows on the books. I got a couple of corporates. Weaning off the unemployment. And but with that said, they owe me 6 weeks where I wasn't working. And that's been tied up for
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. I finally, after 2 weeks of being on hold, the longest was 4.5 hours, getting cut off or whatnot. But a couple of weeks of, all right, I'm going to do it in the morning for 2 hours. I'm going to do it in the afternoon for 2 hours. I'm going to do it on Saturday because they're
It's a
open
job,
on Saturdays.
for God's
It
sake.
is. It's
Yeah.
it's
a
like,
job.
wow,
Yeah.
I should have got a job at Amazon warehouse. So this thing would have all gone away. Well, they're really trying to get people off of unemployment that are abusing it. But I'm like, dude, you shut my fucking business down because of the pandemic.
Right.
And the ones that you are allowing, you're allowing 25% capacity. And there's thousands of comedians that are all vying for like 4 spots. So it's like, and I'm trying to get the spots, and I get a show here and there, but they owe me like my money that I paid into the system, about $4,000. And that $4,000 is a nice patch to get me floating.
Right.
So there we have it. Now you know my finances. You want to hear about F is for Family?
Well, I dealt with it, 14 months. I mean, that's what I was daily. I think we're having some issues here, sir.
Yeah, we're having some issues. No, what I'm saying is because F is for Family was postponed because of the pandemic, we didn't start recording until late in the year, and then there was a break in between, and then we went into
right.
I just went in yesterday to record, but there's a gap in my health insurance, so I jumped on Covered California and grabbed the shittiest bronze level, and I have a $6,000 deductible. I don't qualify for SAG-AFTRA, so then I get this basal cell removed from my forehead, and I got to pay it out of pocket. So I'm like $2,000 out of pocket for that, because my good health insurance I didn't make because of the pandemic. It's like I'm getting reamed.
Yeah.
On both sides. Is this what it's like to be a porn star?
I don't know. It's what it's like to be poor. That's not even porn, just poor. That's 14 months of my living there. That was it. Florida unemployment and an occasional comedy gig. That's what landed me here.
No, I hear you.
Foreseeable future.
I hear you. The woman,
very difficult.
The Bosnian woman, I think I was trying to detect her accent. I don't know where she was from, but she was definitely not born in the U.S. So she had a very thick accent. And I was trying to, working on the cruise ships, you get used to some of these accents. You can figure out exactly where they're from. But I put her in Bosnia, but she called me a liar.
Really?
She called me a liar.
Really? Ask for her papers. Where's your green card, bitch?
Well, they had a meeting.
Fuck.
Because they're trying to get people off of unemployment. Yeah, they're trying. She goes, I can see everything here. Why do you lie?
Oh,
I said I said you took the class where they're telling you
in her pajamas.
Yeah, I said they told you to call people liars because there's scammers. I go, you told me this could be a recorded line, so I hope it's being recorded. I go, don't call me a liar. I'm the most honest person you can speak to about unemployment. I don't want to be here. I go, the pandemic shut down my business, and guess what?
She doesn't care.
No, she doesn't care. So then
arguing with her gets nowhere. It makes you feel better, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, no. So I said, and you called me a liar. That's just so unfair. I said, I went on, and she goes, okay, I help you. I fix it for you so you get the money. I'm like,
yeah, sure.
Why did you berate me for 40 minutes?
Let's see if that fix comes in, though. I've dealt with these people where they go, "Oh yeah, but check tomorrow. Should be back up. Everything's fine." Nothing's fine. Nothing works.
I put a 50.
I've had to email, I call. Ridiculous. No, but it's a process. These people are, they're being paid. She's home. She can't help you. I mean, I hope she does, but I don't think so.
I got a 50 cents residual that I put in my unemployment, because you have to put, have you received any monies and others? And I said, yes. Yeah. And I go down the window, it says residual, and it's 50 cents. And I put it in there. And then there was a week. A week later, it was like, I got $300, then over the course of the year, I got too much. I got over $1,000, and they said, you made too much money, you won't get paid. And that's the way it's supposed to work. If you make money, you don't collect unemployment. So I've been putting this all in the record for them.
We understand unemployment, Alfred. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfred,
for explaining unemployment to us.
But she called me a liar.
This is how it works.
She goes, I can see everything you did right here. I go, right. So when I tell you that 1 week I put 50 cents in, because she said that I was working.
Well, don't put 50. Would you put 50 cents in?
Because they have it in front. They have it in front of them, and if you don't report
the system up.
But if you don't report it, they call you a liar. So I put it in, and she calls me a liar.
Mistake.
All right,
Mistake.
Anyways, I had to get it out of my system.
You screwed up the system.
I screwed up the system.
Okay. You screwed up the system, man. Hey, did you see what came out today was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. The inductees of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We have nominees a while back. And looks like a few of our picks got in. That Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's a joke, but they went with Tina Turner is in the now in 2000. What are we in? 2021. Tina Turner has made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
You think?
I think that should have been 20 years ago. Thank God they got her in before she's dead.
Another one, Carole King. Carole King gets in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2021. Her last hit was 1974. This is some system they got. Todd Rundgren got in. Todd Rundgren, another one. Big hits in the 80s. But then it doesn't make sense. Then the Foo Fighters got it. And they're current. They're not even retired or anything.
Yeah, but they put in 30-something years. So, yeah.
Right, but why make people wait? Other people get in while
they're current? I understand that.
The Go-Go's.
Well, you heard about the Golden Globes. Well, here you go. It's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it's kind of moves from different genres of music, right? It's not. There's folk music.
Jay-Z got it.
Jay-Z, rap. So it should be the Rock and Roll and Music Hall of Fame or something. Throw something else in there.
Well, they should do like baseball, though. You retire, and then 5 years go by, and then you get in.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? You shouldn't wait 25 years for, Tina Turner, for God's sake. Why is she waiting 25 years?
Do you know what started?
The Foo Fighters are in while they're playing.
Do you know what started all this? Do you know what?
AIDS?
Nope. You're wrong.
AIDS.
Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was made a saint. No, she didn't have AIDS. She helped people with AIDS. So she may have started it.
Oh, that's right.
Mother Teresa, they made her a saint like 2.5 years after she passed. And it's supposed to be a waiting period of at least 5 years.
Yeah, you got to wait.
So they made
you got to wait to be a saint.
When they made the exception for her, that's when it just opened up the floodgates, and now everybody's doing it, Everyone's doing it.
I think when dogs became fur babies, the world changed.
Yep.
They used to be dogs, and then they became fur babies, and everything changed from then on. We went soft. You know what I mean?
We are. That's why,
which is an
insult.
Soft. Yeah. Which is insulting to hairy children, by the way. I always felt that term a little derogatory to a hairy child.
Yeah, like the Italian kids, the Armenian kids. That's
right.
Yeah, it's not fair.
No, but we went fur babies, and then cages became crates.
We're going to get
canceled. As if the dog is going to be insulted. Good. That's what I'm hoping for.
So Tim Dillon, you sent me that article about Tim Dillon. changing the subject a little bit here, but
Oh.
he's not worried about being canceled. He is on fire. So they're saying, is he
Yeah,
the
but this
next Joe Rogan?
Well, that's the beauty of Patreon, though. Patreon.com/the2dicks. But you can support whoever you like, and they can do whatever they want, and they're cancel free. You can do whatever here. You can say anything and do anything, and if your fans like it, they support you and put money in, and you continue doing that. So you don't have to worry about YouTube canceling it or anyone else in the business. He doesn't give a shit about the business. He doesn't care. He's not looking to get a sitcom or some dumb deal that don't even exist anymore. He's making his own thing. And that's what, go to Patreon, see Tim's stuff. And it's for $5 a month or whatever. You can watch his shows and watch his videos, and he'll say anything he wants to. And there's millions of people now, or hundreds of thousands of people supporting that. That's what it's about.
I love the fact that they cut out the
taking it to a new
middleman.
level.
It's direct payment to him. Patreon takes a vig or a percentage, very small, and the rest goes directly into his account. And
that's right.
Just you write a check to the government, pay your taxes, keep your head down, and keep going.
Yeah. Right, but he doesn't have to worry about saying anything because it's only his fans who want to hear that. If you don't want to hear that, you will stop supporting him and be done. And then that's it. He loses $5 that month.
He's big on Parler too, right? No, Clubhouse. I'm sorry. I said Parler. I meant Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Yeah. I don't know if Parler is even a thing anymore.
No, I think it should.
I don't know if that worked. But Clubhouse.
Hey, by the way, your video and
audio.
your video and audio is horrendous. It sucks. And the irony is, this will be our biggest podcast. Views and listens and downloads. This will be the number one.
I'm on that Wi-Fi. It blows. I'm on the ship Wi-Fi. It's not good.
Are you docked right next to another ship? What's blocking your signal? Or is it just because there's 300 more new crew members using the same Wi-Fi? And
300 more crew members came on, and they're all on right now. Everybody's on.
And they leave.
Everybody on the ship is using Wi-Fi.
I heard when they're working, they're tethered to the Wi-Fi. So even though they're not allowed to look at their phone, it's somewhere, whether it's a fanny pack or their back pocket, in their cabin. It's on for an hour because it runs out after an hour.
The crew Wi-Fi cuts off after an hour. That's right.
No one is signing out. They're just eating up that bandwidth.
Right.
Yeah. And I bet you they sneak when they go to the bathroom. They sign back on and they're on for another hour, even though it's a 5-minute break.
That's right. That's right. You know it. But is the audio okay, or is that
it's shitty
too? The audio, because I
don't. Wonky.
It's shitty. Oh boy.
We're gonna make this one short. I think I just came out complaining about my life and my finances.
You did. Hey, we had a question too. We have a question.
We do.
But is it worth? Should we save it for better Wi-Fi?
Maybe I think so. What are we on? We're definitely over 20 minutes. Well,
maybe we save the question for.
We're at 15 minutes, so maybe we'll jump off.
Maybe we should continue. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. On my end, you sound okay, so it's hard for me to gauge.
You seem to be in a different place than you were normally. You're normally sitting somewhere else. Where are you sitting? You're on the sofa.
2 feet away. 2 feet away from where I was last time.
Yeah.
Which wasn't good. Yeah. Remember though, it wasn't good last time.
It was better than this shit. I bet that 2 feet is all the difference in the world.
I bet it's not.
Where have you looked outside of your cabin to see on the wall where the actual modem is?
No.
Router, actually. It should be a router.
I have not seen where the router is.
Sometimes they're like
I don't know where the
little tiny box, which you wish you had, and it's like got a little light on it. And it might say Cisco on it or something else.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's in the room. I don't see it in the room anywhere.
No, it would be definitely in the hallway.
No, I haven't been in the hallway, sir. This is quarantine.
Hey, so the person that takes your temperature, is it twice a day?
Twice a day. Morning and evening.
But and today's your 13th day or 14th?
Today is day 14. We leave quarantine tomorrow.
So what's the first thing you're going to do? Get a hooker?
Yeah, I'm going to get I want to go down to the ship into the crew area and find a prostitute, Bosnian, and her mother works for unemployment in California. And I'm going to listen to her say that they're all liars. That's what she heard from mom. And then I'm going to bang her and then walk. I want to walk outside. I haven't walked in 2 weeks. Haven't used my legs in 2 weeks.
Are you in a wheelchair
going
now? Are you like Ironside?
I might be. I've walked from the bed to the bathroom, to the bed, to the bathroom, to the balcony, to the door. So yeah, I need to stretch my legs.
So you're walking 10, 12 feet a pop.
A pop. Yep. That's it.
Have you continued with your exercises on the floor?
My floor exercises, my gymnastics, I do those. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But
are you
tomorrow?
Are you a little excited about it, knowing that you're like 12 hours away
from being outside and walking? Yeah, I'm excited because I did 3 days in a hotel, also quarantine.
Wow!
So really,
almost
this is
17
days.
Yeah,
man.
So
17 days.
Are you? Can you? You have to stay on the ship, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Have they told you where you can and cannot go?
Well, no, we can go anywhere on the ship. Certain things will be closed. Certain things will be open. A couple things will be open. Buffet hours, and the gym will have certain hours, but 5 people or less at a time, and whatever, things like that. So most things are going to be open, though.
So the people that are going to the gym, I know you're double vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're the one vax. Are they vaccinated?
They will be, yes. They have to be vaccinated.
But not for 2 weeks.
Not for what?
What I'm saying is they quarantined you in your cabin and for 2 weeks and your hotel for 3 days. And the people that are the crew, most of them are not vaccinated.
They all quarantined, but they all quarantined.
All right.
Everyone on this ship is quarantined for 2 weeks.
All those crew members were not allowed to leave their cabin.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yep. Everyone here is quarantined.
There's going to be a lot of fucking going on. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'll see if
you got to get in on that.
I'll let you know. I'll keep you
got to
posted.
get on that with these people that are half your age. They might want that. They might want that seasoned guy. That
seasoned guy with the big cabin, the big cabin. That's right.
That's code, baby.
They're in crew cabins.
How big's your cabin? Are they going to go? Are they going to go from a solo cabin to having a roommate? Right. After
they're going to go from a solo guest cabin with a balcony to a roommate in a crew cabin.
Bunk beds. Oh my God, that's going to blow. That's going to sucky long time.
Yep. That's what they always did. They've always been there, but they got to see a little bit of the other side.
You got a taste. That's like flying first class 2 weeks in business claess. You do that 2-3 times in a row, and then you don't make the cut, and then you're back there with all the peasants. You got the middle seat. Oh, worst thing for me. I think I had like a half a dozen business and first class, and then I got the middle seat.
I don't know. Yeah, it's terrible. It sucks to know what's up there, and
I'm doing our thumbnail. Do your thumbnail. Do your thumbnail. I'm taking all the attention away. All right.
Yeah. No, but that's it. They've seen, they've getting room. They're in a cabin with a balcony and getting room service 3 times a day. And now they're going to go to a crew cabin with a roommate and bunk beds and, syphilis, some kind of dirty cauldron of syphilis.
Right. Well,
so yeah, it sucks, man.
Some of them are
whatever,
going to leave. Some
whatever.
of them aren't going to make it. They're going to leave.
Well, there's a lot of restrictions too. I mean, still got to wear the mask. You got to do all these things. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a very tough 6 months for a lot of them.
Why is this podcast going so long when we have such a shitty connection with you?
I can't answer that, sir. We can pull the plug at any moment.
I think we should pull the plug
Maybe we
right
pull
now.
the plug.
Yep. The Talking Dicks became friends at a very young age, and the rest is history.
I'm losing my mind.
Patreon.com/The2Dicks, which is named after our web series. This is the Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Done.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
Okay, sure.
All right. Subscribe. Mary.
Go to patreon.com/The2Dicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.